Hey YouTube, Chris Wilkes here. I'm taking time to review some things today. I'm down at deer camp taking a break, and I want to go over some of the kit that I have been carrying. And part of what I typically carry here in South Mississippi is some large blade, machete type blade. It's just really thick down here. So an axe is great, but quite honestly, unless I'm going to build a log cabin, I can probably get along better in my environment here with a machete. So what chopping blade that I currently carry is my favorite so far, and that is the Condor Pack Golok. It's about a 10-inch blade. It's very heavy. I don't have any measurements with me. I'm sorry about that. Very thick spine. I got it in a trade, and when I got it, it's razor sharp. I mean, I honed it for a few minutes and I could shave my arm with pretty much every part of the blade. Now, the previous owner had nicked the blade right here, and probably wasn't happy when he did that. He probably thought, oh, that's terrible. And I understand. I feel the same way when I do things like that with my blades. But you know, this is such a hard, thin edge. I'm not surprised that happened. And I wouldn't change anything about this knife. Whatever characteristics that caused it to get that little kind of ding on the edge there certainly are the same parts of it that give it this razor sharp edge. And very heavy knife, great chopper. Now as with most all of Condor, or maybe I should say all of Condor's gear, comes with a nice leather sheath. 2 snaps here, holds it in place. Wouldn't change a thing about it. You can wear it, of course, on your belt, and I wouldn't have a problem doing that. It's just I usually carry a belt knife already, and I'm not normally going to walk around with anything this heavy attached to me all the time. So it's actually going to stay on my bag 99% of the time. But sometimes if I'm going to carry it away from my bag, then I might choose to do that. And that's the way I carried it this morning. I didn't want to carry my bag with me where I was going. I was just taking a short trip, just in case I needed a chopper. Was able to carry it with me. So let's do a chopping test real quick. So, here in South Mississippi, mostly the wood that you're going to process is going to be fat wood. I can find firewood laying all over the place, but I'm going to need fat wood to start it, especially if wood is wet. I'm going to have to process something, and it's most likely going to be fat wood. This piece that I have here is representative of the sort of things that you can find around. So if I take my saw, I can cut a piece of green wood to baton with, okay? And certainly that may be part of what we're doing here with this knife. Good fat wood, and I'll just chop these bits and pieces. And this is all fat wood, this whole piece here. You can tell I'm so easy to chop this through, right? Doing a it would not be my preference for trying to do feather sticks. But, you know, if I sit down and worked at it, I'm sure it could do it. That's about, you know, when the weather's dry, that's about all you need really to catch a spark with the lighter. It doesn't have a good 90-degree spine. So again, I'm going to be going to my multi-tool, or either I'll just go to the edge here, right, and just scrape it right off the blade. Alright, I've chopped, you know, of course easily, chop this in two. I want to split this down. Pretty easy to do. Pretty easy to do. Okay, that's about all the playing around I'm going to do today with this Pack Golok. But I just find it to be a great blade, very sharp, very heavy, 10-inch blade, which seems to be my preference for large blades. So I like it a lot, plan on using it all through the winter. Thanks for watching.